levels. Okay. Hmm. All right, let's see. Check out this one as well. Okay. Okay, you can hear me. Perfect. Let's bring this live real quick. All right. Welcome back everybody to another 1% live trading stream. Today we are running ours on a Friday. This is due to the fact that we had FOMC this week. So Wednesday was out of the picture, and instead we have Friday today. As far as what we're looking for, I'm going to give you guys a quick little understanding. We had a push into this H4 candle before candle previously that we used to catch the first short earlier this week. Now we will look for that continuation today, most likely. We had a push into it, nice little imbalance that was created. Now we're looking for that continuation from there. Most likely a short today. Nice little M1 candle before candle. I might be calling this out very soon. I'm actually going to go ahead and enter these real quick. I want stops above this high right here. Let me call this out. Put a short position looking for something like this. Even a little bit later into 10 a.m., we could see a continuation to the downside. We waited for the news that had already occurred. So looking for a push back into these lows right here. Very clean equal lows. And we could get that full continuation into these. I'm gonna go ahead and call this out real quick. If we do get continuation, I'll be adding to this and I'll be in a full position. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and add to this as well. I will be in a full position. M5 high. Let's get in the sell. We'll be in the full sell now. All right, so we got 10 on this. I'm looking at this M5 high as a stop loss at the moment. If we get this low, we should just slide from there. And then looking for this full low here. Taking this on a personal, and I'm taking it on paper on TradingView to show you guys. But as far as what we are looking for to be able to explain, it's just a simple lower high to lower low, or lower low. Lower high, lower low. We got that push into this high and then continuation through the low. So let's see if we can still hold this area of supply that we just created. We can easily come up, take out this high as well, and then decide to make that move. So I'm kind of watching for that as well. This was the M5 high I'm using for my stop loss. But we'll watch this M1, see if we get that continuation. But again, Friday is the trade day that I am taking it today due to the fact that we had FOMC on Wednesday. But it could also be a pure accumulation, so I'm going to kind of watch it at these highs as well. This will be a full 1 hour loss if so. So we'll kind of see what she gives here. Can even lick this high and then go down from there. Just want to wait a little bit, as Fridays are more manipulative. This is why I usually tend to stay away from them, because it's going to be a pure accum or a pure distro. But we got a nice push off of that block. So let's see if we get that. Kind of pushing up for the highest now. If I'm disproved, then we'll look for one more trade following this. But again, could be licking the highs and then deciding to move down from there. So let's see what she gives. We did wait till after that 10 a.m. news as well, but news kind of made it push down, so that could have been the manipulation, and then we get a break of structure to the upside. So if I take this full 1 hour loss, then we will look for one more, and then following that, we'll be done for the day. Usually around 5 to 10 minutes after news is when you will see your full move. So we're getting that right now. So if it does break structure to the upside, we'll look for that continuation into this high. We got M1 pushing into this low right here. I kind of wanted to see a closure versus a manipulation. But again, we can easily just take this high and then go from there. So watching and waiting to see what it gives. I'm going to set my stop real quick. Does look like we're about to get stopped out here. If that's the case, we'll look long, taking it into this high. Probably a full 1 hour as well. It will be a 2 hour loss on the day, putting us around 1 hour on the week. Or break even, I believe. You could even use this full high right here. But we'll just see how structure builds coming into this area. Again, Fridays are your more manipulative days. Does look as if we are about to get stopped here. Still watching, still waiting. Let's see how this M1 builds. M5 looks to be breaking structure to the upside. That M15 structure looking bullish as well. But with this imbalance right here that was created after coming into that H4 candle before candle, that was my go-to as far as looking for this short. It even has the possibility of doing something like this, but a lot less likely. We would want to see it hold this high. If M1 gets a nice push through this low, then we could get continuation here. But I do love to see all the activity in here. Trying to keep it more active, man. Doing more streams, just putting out more for myself to be able to get you guys to do the same. We do have the weekly review as well at noon. So if this trade goes until then, we'll just switch right over to that. Watch this M1 structure here. If it breaks up, we'll look long. But if it breaks down, we'll just hold. And then for those of you who are on futures, not immediately. I would want to see some closures and then something like this. So I'll look for a break of structure to the upside and then price coming down into our candle before candle. If we get a reaction off of that, then I'll take the long trade. Right now, M1's still looking good. Remember, this was our previous strong high. This is what created supply. So as long as we hold that high, we can continue to the downside. No problem, brother. I do like these M1 candles right here. This could be a new area of supply. Watch for price to come into that and continue. Would be your M1 candle right here. But I do not see any imbalances to the downside, anything that it should fill all the way to these lows. Possibly right here into these equal lows, but that's about it. Tapping into that M1 candle before candle now. Watch structure here. We want to look for that continuation. And go full screen as well. It's running a lot smoother today. It was my storage. I went and took a look. It was not Trade View. But again, as far as manipulation goes, also one of the reasons why I'm looking short is because 930 gave us a huge, huge push to the upside right here. A lot of imbalances that are created and then immediately got a double break of structure to the downside with this move. So everybody who showed up during 930 before news is saying long, 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 long. Where do you think they're putting their stops? Below this low, below this low. They just got stopped out. Price makes a liquidity rate to the upside. Just pure manipulation over and over. Beautiful push off that M1 candle before candle. There we go. Exactly what we wanted to see. Let's see if we get that continuation now. Underneath this low, it's sliding. And honestly, you could even set your stops to this high now. That was the best entry right there, that M1 that we just showed. Now we just need LTFs to cooperate and we should be good to go. Looking very clean. It's gonna play around with this low for a second and then just push through it. Whole reasoning for that is to create liquidity for the downside. A lot of people see this as a break of structure to the upside. That is not the case. Remember, this was our strong high. A few more ticks and we should be good. You can still play with this supply, even come back into this M1 and then go. But we don't want to see a break over this high. Still undecided for now. Four one six zero. I think that is the value on futures, but yeah, it's just those H1 lows. The previous H4 lows. Still got a lot of time left as well. It will take its time. Can easily range between these highs and lows. But as long as it holds that high right there, we are good for downside. I'm going to push back into supply. Just going to see how it reacts off of this. Definitely taking his sweet old time today. Even M5's looking gross. Push over that, we can look long into this high. Nice little disproval theory. So we'll see what M1 gives. As it did technically hold that low that caused a new high on LTF. So if we get the break up, that will show that show of hand. Right now, it's still ranging. And one is definitely building a lot of equal lows, I will say. A lot of liquidity sitting right here. So let's see if it follows through or if it is going to break structure. We did get a nice sweep and a nice push up on H1. That's the only thing that has me iffy about the short. But that higher time frame had a beautiful push to the downside. Holy range. No problem. This H4 low here. Double breaker structure to the downside. Candle before candle that caused that. Move up into that. And then that M5 breakdown following. So it would need to break up to show that bullishness first. No problem, brother. Does seem M1's breaking up here. Could come for our stops. This might be one that I just get out on real quick and then look for the long. But again, I don't want to risk too much. We took this one and then one more and lost. That would put us break even on the week. Looks like we just got stopped. We'll go ahead and call that out. Again, it could even come up into this and break down. I kind of want to watch this structure first, exactly like I was talking about before. Right, that is clawed. Let's kind of see how this structure builds here. If M1 continues, you can look for the move into this high. This Friday is that pure accum or pure distro day. As far as TPs go, most likely into these equal highs right here. Again, it is as a range spot. But as far as your stop loss go, looking at this low on M1. Watching, waiting, as this could be a liquidity raid and then breakdown. Do not want to get chopped. As far as how you could tell would be your most recent demand. In this case, on LTFs, it would be this low. So if you get the breakdown, you can catch that trade one more time. And it looks like we may be getting that. Just jumped the gun a little bit too early. Higher low, higher high tells us we're going up. If we break down here, we're going down. As far as your stop loss goes, it will be that high right here. So simply a liquidation, break a structure to the downside. It does look like we're getting that as well. I'm going to go ahead and take one more trade with 10 units sell. And leave it at that. My stop loss is going to be this M1 high right here. And then same exact TP as before. Just a little bit of manipulation was all. As far as the M5 high goes, if you're trading ICT or imbalance trades, it would have been this high up here anyway. If she decides to range from here, it's just permanent manipulation, and I will leave it. Very last trade for today. Let's kind of move all this for you. Watch the M1 here. Should just be up here continuation from this point on. This is your imbalance. But if it does break structure to the upside, continue up, I'm just going to leave it from there. Let's confirm this real quick. Same lows as before. This will put us BE on the week if we do lose. Again, Friday is very, very manipulative. As far as my data goes, Fridays and Mondays are the worst days for me. So I normally stay away from them, but due to the fact we had FOMC on a Wednesday, that's why I'm trading this Friday. That's the only exception as far as Fridays go. And for Mondays, those will be NFP Mondays. Want to see M1 come underneath this low here? Range today is crazy though. Still giving us what we were originally looking for. That's why I'm still looking for a short. There was no lower low and lower or higher low and higher high of this move right here. We just got to push up above those highs and then immediate push down. Yeah, this range is kind of crazy. By now, I would have already wanted to seen price make its move. Either way, either up or down. But even if it does decide to make that move up, I'm not going to be taking any more trades. That will be past my risk limit. And that can also get you guys into bad habits as well. If you're taking 3, 4, or 5 trades just to catch the move. There's our M1 push down that we are looking for. See if we get full continuation now. If we get underneath this low, we slide. Would love to see some closures as well. No liquidity rates and breaks up. Instead, the opposite. This should be an M1 area of supply that we're in right now. Just still very iffy. Can't call it quite yet. Liquidity rates are crazy. Still just watching and waiting. Flag closes today, man. It's one way or another. That's all we're looking for right now. Still haven't got that. M1 looking good now. Just need this low and it slides. Beautiful, beautiful move. That M1 man was taking his freaking time. Yes, sir. Hopefully we get that big waterfall today, man. Should just be full continuation into those lows. Again, no imbalances. Only on like M5. Which means all this was already taken care of. All this price action already taken care of. M1's already looking gorgeous, though. This is exactly what we wanted to see. I would have been very, very iffy if we broke up here. But we did not. Instead, we broke down, held that M1 structure. So very confident in this hold now. Let's see these go. Then let's see your drop. And we did talk about that buildup of these equal lows right here as well. Just needs some M1 continuation and it's gone here. Coming for those lows now. If it holds here, that would be absolutely nuts. But less likely now that we have pushed down 3 times in broken structure. If we're checking our higher time frames, even M5. Looks gorgeous here. Don't want to see any liquidity rates and breaks up though. That would be a crazy range. It's already kind of given us what we're looking for. M5 BOS down right here. So it should just be continuation. M3 broke structure to the downside. M3 candle before candle. Do not really see any reason for upside. Iffy at first due to this kind of structure that we built, but we did break down. Following that, we got a nice little closure as well. So let's see if we get that continuation now. Coming up into newly created supply. We want to kind of see a nice push off of this area that we just made. Break a structure up and it's going to continue up. Range is nuts. It was giving us everything there, but it did not seek that low. It's very, very iffy. That could even be more buildup of liquidity. Just again, looks like it's taking its time today. Crazy, crazy PA, man. This is why I stay away from Fridays. And one push up, it did hold that low. It could easily continue into this high now. But again, if I do take this stop out, I'm going to leave it. We'll be break even on the week, and then we'll reset, come back next week, and go for it. Like, even as a possibility of taking these out and then moving down. I'm just going to leave our sub where it is as of now. It's liquidated some highs. If it does hold, continue to push up, we'll be out. Looks like that's exactly what it's doing. Dirty, dirty accumulation today, man. Came all the way to this low, held that low. It's insane. 3 times it did that. And 1-2 is not really breaking up, man. Would want to see closures over those highs. It's very disgusting as far as manipulation goes today. Like I was saying before, even on a continuation move to the upside, we would have want to see it already create that higher low and higher high up here after it made this move, holding this low and then continuing up. Gross range today, man. This should decide it right here. Whether up or down should be the pivot point. Taking his sweet old time, man. Gross, gross, gross. So again, one may be getting that continuation to the upside. Again, this will be the only trade that I take, or the last trade that I take for today. No matter what, it will be my risk limit. And as far as what we were looking for, everything was there. This was just one of those accumulation days, if that was the case. We can still hold the high of our stop loss and make a move down. But it's literally just sitting in a range right now from this low to this high. I do not like how slow it is today. It's already been a little bit over an hour or close to it. If we do get this low on M1 right here, very, very confident in continuation. Like I said, this should be the pivot point either way. If it is going up or down, it should decide very, very soon. After all of that manipulation. Well, there we go. There we go. What is happening? Boys, 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 boys. What just happened? Boys, 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 boys. What just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Boys, 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 boys. We're out. Holy boys. 2 minutes? Can it get out? Did it trigger my TP? Holy. What just happened? Holy boys. Dude, what just happened? I told you it was getting ready for a crazy move either way, man. It still hasn't even gone through on mine. It went through on my personal, but it did not go through on trading view yet. What's going on here? Failed to close. Close me out, yeah? Give it a moment. Let me refresh. Holy, we're sliding. Boys, what just happened? 2 minutes? We just sat there for an hour? Why is it failing to close? Okay, we hit TP. I already took it out of my personal, so that's done. But holy, trading view is tweaking on me right now. And then it took out the other one. Did it cancel it? Is it that bad right now? It's just not closing? Holy. There was no 11 o'clock news, though. It was only 10 a.m. Ah, China tariffs. I see now. Holy slide. It'll probably be a few minutes before we're able to close. Boys. Holy. I don't even know what to say. That was nuts. Tariff increase on China. I see. That's exactly what did it. TP fucking destroyed, boys. Nice little 5-1 after that 1 hour loss. So plus 4 hour in the day. Why is it still failing? Let's reload it one more time. Is it out now? It's not even. Oh, yep, there it goes. We're good to go. No, trading view is tweaking on me. Done and done, boys. Holy. Absolutely nutty, man. Will they give us our clothes? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sounds like a plan, brother. Sounds like a plan. Enjoy your day at work, my friend. Holy TP smash, boys. We are running into the lows. Let's get our little screenshots going. We'll put this in a chat as well here in just a second. And then we'll do our review here in about an hour. Holy. And it's still going, man. It's not stopping. Just gonna keep refreshing it so we can close this. There we go. It took it out. Holy. That ended up being a 9R because it would not take it out. But I took it out at 5R on my position on my personal. So we'll leave that as that. Let's go ahead and put this in chat now. Where's my image capture? That's what it was, that Trump tariff news, man. The issue is, dude, is Forex Factory doesn't show that. It never shows the Trump news. We got the 10 a.m. red folder news. That's what we waited for. Finally, Mark. It finally took it. It finally took it. All right, here we go. Holy nuts! All right, we're gonna mark that as 5R because it smashed our TP. It ended up going through our TP and ended up hitting for that for let's see the PNL on that specific one here. Should be on history, I believe. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. That was nuts, boys. That was nuts. But like we said, man, like we said, as long as it held that high, it could continue into those lows, and that's exactly what it did. So beautiful, beautiful work on today, boys. I love to see it. Great way to end the week as well. I told you guys Fridays are going to be a very, very smooth move. But next time we got to be on the lookout for those Trump tariffs, man. That would have went very, very, very bad if it was the opposite way. It did not show it on Forex Factory. That's why I was only looking at that 10 a.m. news. But either way, beautiful, beautiful work today and this entire week. So let's go ahead and put that in the journal now. Following that, we will end stream, and then I will see you guys in literally 1 hour. We'll do about a 15-minute review stream. That will be on YouTube as well following this. So let's do the journal real quick. And we will get off. Took its time, made us move in 2 minutes, and now we're out. Holy move, though. That was insane, boys. Took me by surprise. All right. I'm going to mark it down as 5R because that was our TP, and that's where I took it out on my personal. Trading view was tweaking. So I'm not going to count it as 9R. Okay, so this trade was taken. $10.35. It's 10:35. I think everything is falling. It looks like crypto's doing the same thing. Getting notifications, things are down. All right, 11:01. Beautiful short trade. Plus 5R. I think that puts us on 4 on the week. Let's go ahead and check the week real quick. Um, yeah. Okay, so 5R for the week. As it was 1 hour last week. All right, so H4, candle before candle, or flow block. M5, BOS downside, and then M1. All right, let's put this out. All right, rules were followed. Next time we will be on the lookout for those Trump tariffs, man. They kind of come out of nowhere. I will tell you that. But beautiful work this entire week, boys, man. We did a beautiful, beautiful job. We took a minimal amount of trades, only 4 trades this week total, which was awesome. I want to keep it similar to that amount, around 6. And then from there, beautiful, beautiful work. So that was what we have for today, boys. We got it in the journal. Beautiful work as far as our short goes. We followed everything. Price came up, mitigated, liquidated, broke structure to the downside. Even though we had that liquidity raid right here, we still held our bias as it was still showing that. We were able to get a freaking beautiful move, man. So again, great work, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and end this now. Be ready in the next 50 minutes for our review stream. If not, you guys will see it on YouTube either way. This was recorded, will be posted onto YouTube within the next 10 to 15 minutes. And for those of you who are done, go enjoy the weekend, go enjoy your time, get outside, go touch some grass, and I will see you guys next week. So thanks again, everybody who joined, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.